Hey YouTubers, it's time for a nooner, which I don't know. Al Bundy used to say a nooner was sex, but when I suggested it to the old lady, she told me to make something to eat. So I don't know. We're going to assume that I'm having either a nooner or a lunch. So I watched this guy the other night make potato bombs. Ben his name was. I don't know who he is, just a guy on YouTube. Anyway, so I've been waiting to try it. I looked at a couple other pages, and they were making potato bombs. And I'd like to do it for breakfast. I thought about doing it, even though it's supposed to go in the oven for quite a while. Let me get this turned down here so you see what the hell I'm doing. It's supposed to go in the oven for quite a while. Boy, that was not too bright, was it? Maybe I should edit that out. Anyway, I got here some sausage, a breakfast sausage that I'm going to cut up. It just came out of the freezer, so chop this sucker up, frozen little bastard. I could have had this done ahead of time, but you know how it is with, I prefer to do things in real time so you see how long it actually takes. Well, I'm not going to make you sit through this when it goes in the microwave. Most of the guys I watch, they usually use them for like outdoor stuff, for barbecues and stuff like that, and they wrap them in tin foil and put them in either the barbecue grill on charcoal, or they say you can do it in the oven. But I'm hungry now. It's 1:30 or something, so well past time for my nooner. So we got some of that, some onion, and some sausage. And I ran out of fresh garlic from last year's harvest. Well, we had snow the other night, so they're about 3 inches tall now, this year's garlic, and it looks like they survived 19 degrees and 19 degrees and snow. Which the snow on the first night would have actually been insulation, and then it melted. And here's the last of the cheese. It's some little bit of mozzarella and some mild cheddar that was actually started out in the bag. So I don't have an apple core. I remember her asking me about it, and I don't know. Either we do and I can't find it, or whatever. So I'm going to try to use a little paring knife instead. Usually they stick the apple core all the way through. I'll try to do it with this and just take out a cylinder out of the middle. I'm not going to go all the way through because I won't have a plug to plug it back up. Usually you would get the plug out of the apple core. Since I'm not going to get that, here comes the... Actually, I got a pretty good chunk right there, and I'll just go in there with a longer knife. Actually, I could have used the big knife in the beginning, I guess. I just don't want to go too deep. Take out some more stuffing. They say not to use potatoes that are too large, which makes good sense because you actually want to taste the stuffing. I didn't bother cooking up bacon, but some of the guys use bacon too. I don't really need to make it a heart attack special. A potato bomb is sufficient. Well, there's still a lot of potato on the bottom, but I don't want to make any holes where the cheese can run out. I thought about putting an egg in this mixture too for breakfast, but I don't get time in the morning. I have to feed dogs and do other stuff. And fortunately, firewood season's over, so I don't have to deal with that. But alright, this one's pretty well hollowed out. A little piece in there that I can't quite grab, but it's good enough. I like potato. I remember when they had this thing on Facebook, those stupid question things, and do you like potatoes? Do you like mashed potatoes or fried potatoes? And all these potatoes, and I just said yes. I don't think I ever met a potato that I don't like. Well, potatoes, the one thing that I put salt on, which isn't exactly healthy. But that's potatoes and radishes. If I'm going to eat them, if I'm going to eat a plain radish instead of making salad or something, if I put it on salad, I wouldn't put salt on it. But if I'm going to eat a radish plain, let's get the guts out of here without making a mess. If I eat a plain radish, then I put salt on it. I'm right-handed, so you never really get to see the business end when I do things because it's always pointing the wrong way. I can feel the knife, the pressure of the knife through the potato, so I know I'm not getting too close to the skin. And hopefully I'll have enough potato here to plug it up. See, I'm not down to the bottom, but I guess it's sufficient. Okay, good enough. I'll take some of this stuffing, make sure there's some sausage in there. Oh, I'm going to have too much. Oh my, too much. I'll put it in a baggie and save it for breakfast. Not a problem. Those things can almost be hash browns. I don't really need the plug because even if the cheese melts, it can't get out the bottom. Get that sausage in there, yeah. Now I'm using I have an egg carton here that I can just stand them up in so that they don't guess I could always throw this extra mix in a frying pan and put it on. Maybe I'll do that. Put it on the plate at the end with what's here. That sounds like a good idea. Just fry it up while the things are in the microwave. As I said, you're supposed to, according to the book, so to speak, to YouTube, you're supposed to put them in tin foil. I don't want to wait all that time to put them in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour. So stand them up on here and stick them right in the oven. I'll start them at 7 minutes and we'll see how it goes, and then I'll fry up that leftover stuffing while you're away. And then I'll bring you back when they come out of the microwave, if they look done in 7 minutes. Otherwise I'll get you up to date. Okay, here we are. This is the leftover from the stuffing. I just fried that up. Here's the potatoes. Very hot, but as you can see they're soft, which kind of suggests that they're done. Had a little bit of overflow here. A little cheese came out, but well, I used to use this for anyway. Let's see what we got. Should have put an egg in there, I guess, with that. Oh yeah, it cuts real easy. Sorry about that. There's the inside. Very nice. Now, of course, you can stuff them with bacon and all kinds of vegetables, and I mean, you could go on YouTube and look for other stuff to stuff them with. So, unfortunately, right this moment, it's too hot for me to try, so I'm going to wait 2 seconds or I'll give up and too dirty to keep. Used to be my egg holder. Smells really good. Could use some salt as usual. As I said, the things I put salt on are pretty nice looking. It kind of tastes like what you'd expect. So, if you experiment with, might even put some pepper on. Might even put some hot sauce on one of them. If you experiment with your own, do come back and let me know how it goes. I put hot sauce on almost everything, as you can see from the size of the jar. Try that on 2 of those, and hopefully you become as inspired as I was when I saw other people doing this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Leave a comment, thumbs up, whatever. Bye bye.